Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the second part of Genless Zone Zero Guide, where we will look at some recommended team compositions. When you form a team, choose an attack specialty agent from main dealer of team first, or choose a stun specialty agent for more frequent stuns and chain attacks. The last team member can be chosen flexibly based on the situation. Agents from the same faction or with the same attribute can get synergies. So it's generally a good idea to pick an agent who shares either the same faction or attribute. However, remember that this is just a recommendation, not a strict rule. For example, during the beta test, I tried a team without a stun agent. Although it took a bit longer to clear content since stunning enemies and triggering chain attacks was harder, it was still manageable. Now let's look at some recommended teams. The first team is an ice damage team centered around Ellen. You can build this team by including Lycaon as a stun agent who shares the same faction and attribute, and Sogaku as a support agent who also shares the same attribute and can boost the team's overall attack and ice damage. If Lycaon is unavailable, you can use another stun agent even if they don't provide the same synergy. As mentioned earlier, playing without a stun agent is possible, but especially in boss fights, not being able to stun the enemy can make it harder to use perfect assist stun frequently, so it's recommended to have a stun agent in the team. The second team is a fire damage team centered around Coletta. When Coletta and Ben are in the same team, Coletta's attacks and ultimate are enhanced, allowing you to stun enemies more quickly. Ben is currently the only defense specialty agent. He can counter enemy attack with his skills and provide shield to the team. Soju 11, who has the fire attribute, is recommended as the main dealer. If she is unavailable, you can add Anton to create a Belobog team. The newly introduced fire attribute supporter, Lucy, seems like a good choice too. The third team is an electric damage team centered around Anton and MB. Since there is currently no S-rank agent with the electric attribute as a dealer, Anton will serve as the main dealer. MB is also an A-rank agent, but she can quickly increase the day's value. It would be good to include Grace or Alexandrina if available. Grace, an anomaly specialty agent, can trigger the electric anomaly shock very quickly. Anton has an additional ability that deals extra damage to shock the enemies, creating good synergy with Grace. Alexandrina also extends the shock state duration and boosts electric damage, making her a good choice. The first team is a flexible physical damage team. This team has 3 potential main dealers, 2 of which are free agents, making it easy to form a team early on. However, there is currently no stun agent with a physical attribute. If you choose Nekomiya or Billy, it's recommended to take MB as the stun agent. If you choose Corinne, Lycaon can be considered as the stun agent too. Lastly, you can include Alexandrina to gain attribute synergy with MB or faction synergy with Corinne. Alternatively, the newly introduced agent, Piper with her physical attribute and anomaly specialty, seems a good replacement for Alexandrina. Finally, after Ellen's pickup ends, you can build an ether damage team centered around Ju Yuan. Ju Yuan will be the main dealer, and Nicole, who is the only ether attribute supporter, providing support. The only stun agent with the synergy for now is MB, who shares the same faction as Nicole, so you can choose MB. These are the 5 recommended teams. Note that all the S-rank agents from standard banner are used in these team compositions, so you don't have to worry too much about rerolling. Remember, these compositions are just recommendations. Feel free to form teams with your favorite agents and enjoy the game. I think there will not be a major problem in most of the content. Anyway, thank you so much for watching as always, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.